You don't get the iPad tonight. You don't get to watch TV tonight because you are being so bad with your little sister. That's not a consequence. That's a punishment. You know better. We do not hit in this family. Spanking, not a consequence. That's a punishment. Go to your room, come back in 10 minutes when you can actually be a kind big sister. I'm tired of this behavior. Not a consequence. Timeout, isolated by themselves, is a punishment. You are not listening to mama. You do not get to pick a toy at Target today. Not a consequence. That's a punishment. The consequences that are actually going to work. Blocking their hand if you can. Blocking their body. Using yourself to physically distance your toddler from the baby. That's a consequence. Your hand is stopping them, right? They're not allowed to hit. Picking them up and moving them to another area next to you, the couch, somewhere else to take a break and regulate. That's a consequence because they're being removed from the situation. They're no longer allowed to hug or sit next to baby, but you're there with them to regulate their big emotions. I can see you're having a hard time with this toy next to your sister. I'm going to put it away for a while. Let's find something else. Putting away the activity that they're doing that makes sense to the behavior, that's a consequence. That is a respectful decision. Saying, I'm going to have to hold you in my lap whenever we're hanging out near baby sister so that I can keep everybody safe. Now they don't get to just freely roam around. They have to sit in your lap where you can physically keep everybody safe. That is a logical consequence. The difference is that punishments are meant to instill fear, pain, or suffering in some sort to get your child to no longer move towards that behavior. Consequences and respectful boundaries give them something to move towards. It is a teaching moment. It's related and it's maintaining safety in this situation. It's actually teaching your child. There is so much research, literally from mice and rats all the way up through humans and child development, that tells us that punishments are not effective long term. And in fact, most of the time they make tricky behaviors worse. And consequences and positive discipline is most effective, especially for toddlers. So this is the shift that you need to make if you want to actually start to see those behaviors change. Do it in a healthy way.